Not to take lightly the effects of fighting the Yetzer Hara one time. Sheva Yipol Tzadik v'Kum. With one aliyah, with one mitzachen on the Yetzer Hara, a person could be masakin so many nefilas, he could turn them all into mitzvahs. Moira de Galosh and Rab Tzadik and Tzidkes HaTzadik. It's an ois ayin vov. Be'eis kishloin ha'adam. A person has a dorchfal. A person has a nefilah. Yeda sheba'ois so'eis, that moment, hu hachona lo'ois dova l'toiv. It's prepared for him a tremendous level of kedusha. V'im yiske ba'ois sho yuchalalois lemadrege gedoyle ma'oid kefi goydel hachet sha'yetzer meisisoy kach hu goydel ha'toiv she'yuchal likloit oz. According to how great and powerful the tumah, that's how much kedusha he could bring in himself from one time being misgaber. There's a letter from the Heilige Steip, he writes, the Svarim are so marich in the pagam and how much a person can fall, but it's not broad enough. How great a person could become. I've said over once before, the unbelievable words of the Shem Mishmuel. The Shem Mishmuel quotes a Lashon HaZoyer. A person could b'shoh chod u'v'rigel chod in 1 second, in 1 hour, could reach a higher madrega than a tzaddik gomer. So how could that be? How could it be a person could in 1 second reach the level of a tzaddik gomer? He says there are 2 ways of avodas Hashem. There's the long way, where a person goes year after year and he has to fight and learn and struggle and do everything till he gets close to the Rebbeinu Shalom. But then there's something else. A person could live in a time when there's so much tumah, and there's so much zuhama, there's so much shmutz. And if a person living in such a tkufa and in such a sviva makes a decision, he turns himself away from that. He says, I have no chelik to that. That is not connected to me. At that moment, enters into his neshama a kedusha that's equal to all that tumah. Think of how many millions of hours of thought and talent and hashchasa went into creating this entire world of tumah. Imagine having that b'kedusha. B'shoch chodu v'rigel chodu. It's a world of Nisayim, but it's a world of unbelievable opportunity. That's why this is the generation that could bring Mashiach. Because there's never been a generation with such nisyonis. Our Zaydis and Bobbas didn't confront in a lifetime what we can see in one day's mail. Or with one flick of a button on a computer. And if in such a generation a person is misgaber, and he's mekadesh himself, and he's shoymer himself, Avad, such a generation could bring Mashiach.